All right, we're practicing some six-star hotel. The Milano, hole 9, par 5. Milano just came out with some new holes for a tournament that's coming up next week, the Vegas tournament. I think it's the Vegas Shootdown, but they've changed some of the holes. They reconfigured this hole, and they've added 5 new holes onto it. So the whole playing to the left on this hole in the old days is over. We're pretty much a right focused here. Trying to get it up there as far as we can. It's going to play exactly like it did in the past. For those of you that have played this hole in the old configuration, it tends to want to, the ball carries a little bit farther down there than it looks. And you want to try and get over there clean. I've only played this hole in this configuration once before, so I'm still trying to figure out what our distances are. Against the headwind, we're definitely not going to be able to blast our way through that. And we ought to play, since we're really practicing the hole, we should put a kingmaker on there and knock that wind down just a little bit more. So I want to give myself plenty of room down there. And we're going to do a full ring adjustment. It's 2.1 per ring, so we're going to go a little over 2 rings. Try and hit a perfect shot. And hopefully we allowed for, yeah, it actually carried pretty good down there. I could actually creep up on that a little bit and practice. Normally when I'm in those areas where it kind of carries a little far, I don't set my ball up any closer than the orange ring on the transition between the fairway and the fringe. I give myself at least a good 2 rings, ring and a half of play if I can. I mean, sometimes you have to creep the ball as close as you can in order to make the shot, but ideally I try and give myself a little bit of breathing room and try not to push it, because I don't think, if you get way out there, we'll have to see how the second shot works. I'm not sure that you can make it. You know, it's not like it's a super clean shot. You're not going to make it on there, so you're still doing another shot, just trying to get up into short iron range. And I'd really kind of like to get right about where the blue marker's at right there and kind of stop in that area. Just a little bit of topspin. We're going to give ourselves a little more room. 1.9 adjustment. This Guardian's 1.2. So we're going to go about 1.9. We're at max club, so we should be pretty close. Hitting it great's not good. That'll give us a good idea, though, of what club we're looking at there, like how far we have to get towards that sand in order to get into our short iron range. And I think I'm going to be a little out, so it's probably going to be a long iron shot. I think you'd have to get into that clearing to the front left of that bunker in order to be able to be in your short iron, but we'll see. Sometimes I get thrown off when I'm doing these holes, because if you're using a bigger power ball, then your clubs are gonna, your club's gonna make it when it wouldn't if you were using a marlin. So, and that's the importance when they come out with new holes, is coming out here and practicing. Trying to figure out like what would be the one, but going out there and doing some crazy shots too, and seeing what happens and what it looks like from a different angle. Sometimes you may have brought a club that's got no backspin, and if you do the preferred way to get onto the green, you're going to have to use a lot of backspin to make that shot. And so you hit a different way to make your clubs more effective. So my Hornet here, and I didn't check my distance, so I'm just going to do a full slacken. Amateur, rookie. That's good to know that we're in our hornet range there, though. I wish I would have checked my distances. I was talking, I wasn't paying attention to my shot. And you watch these guys when they're shooting these videos, Golf Clash Tommy, Zachary Jones, they're one shot after the next. Awesome shot. And they're talking and they're doing the whole deal. I haven't got to that point yet. So it looks pretty straightforward, even though they've shortened it up so that it is, you're going to see a lot more people getting birdies on this hole. This hole used to be one of those ones that if you messed up at the beginning, and there was 2 pretty tough shots right at the beginning to get up there, it was pretty challenging.